Lost in the Sun, 2015, a contemporary middle-grade novel by Lisa Graff, follows the story of a young boy struggling to redeem himself after a tragic accident. The book received widespread critical acclaim and remains popular with both readers and educators. It was nominated for the 2017 Dorothy Canfield Fisher Children's Book Award. Graff is a prolific, award-winning author and has been recognized with a National Book Award nomination. Sixth grader Trent is still haunted by a terrible incident from fifth grade. He and his friends were involved in a freak accident on Cedar Lake, and Trent is convinced it was his fault. While playing ice hockey on the frozen lake, Trent puck struck a boy named Justin in the chest, aggravating Justin's existing heart condition. Though it was clearly an accident, Trent cannot accept it and feels certain that everyone hates him. Life is already complicated for Trent. His parents are divorced, and he struggles to navigate the changes. His mother has a new boyfriend, and his father's girlfriend is pregnant, leaving Trent feeling excluded from both households. He hopes that starting middle school will give him a fresh start, a chance to prove he is a good person and a loyal friend. Yet, he is unsure how to change others' perceptions and move past the accident. On the first day of sixth grade, Trent experiences cold stares and whispers. He feels isolated, and his response is a mix of avoidance and occasional outbursts. That is, until he meets Fallon, another sixth grader with a prominent facial scar. Fallon never tells the true story behind her scar, inventing different explanations so that no one can be certain of the truth. She becomes the only person Trent can talk to. They bond over feeling out of place, understanding that no one else truly gets them. Meanwhile, Trent withdraws from his old friends, stops participating in class, and his grades begin to slip. Teachers and parents notice the change, but their advice and lectures do little to reach him. Trent no longer expects help from adults. Only Fallon seems able to connect with him. Sharing a love of baseball, movies, and sports, they find solace in one another, forming a small alliance against the challenges of middle school. Trent realizes how important Fallon is to him, fearing the thought of losing her friendship. Trent's two brothers, Aaron and Doug, try to support him, listening even when the conversations feel awkward. Their efforts, though imperfect, help Trent feel loved and accepted within his family, despite the tragedy at Cedar Lake. Still, Trent avoids sports entirely, stays detached in gym class, and keeps his distance from his friends. His father, who lives an hour away, doesn't understand why Trent remains so affected, expecting him to get over it. A few teachers, like Ms. Emerson, make small gestures, allowing Trent to water the classroom plants daily, which provides some comfort. The story reaches a turning point when Trent reacts violently after a student taunts Fallon. She is frightened by his outburst, prompting Trent to recognize that he must confront his issues and begin making amends. He starts with small steps, watering Fallon's dad's garden, asking his mother if her boyfriend will help him with baseball, and supporting Aaron when he struggles academically. Trent also reaches out to his friends and tries to repair his relationship with his father. Through these actions, he begins the process of forgiveness and healing. In Lost in the Sun, the central relationships, Trent's connection with his family and close friends, highlight the emotional stakes that matter most to a middle grader. The novel is deeply character-driven, with a quiet, reflective plot, yet it resonates strongly with young readers. While Trent may never fully overcome the guilt he feels for Justin, he learns to move forward and embrace life again. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe.